Hello YouTube family. How you doing today? Right. I am making Nigerian jollof rice my way. Yeah, people make it in different ways, but this is how I make mine. So I thought we do it together. Please, I would like to see your comment in the comment box. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. And I want to thank you for always supporting me, for being there for me. And if you're a new person to this channel, please, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Right, without much ado at all, let's go straight to the cooking. So I'll just light my stove, my burner, stove, firewood, whatever it is you have. Right. This is my tomato and onions. I have so much onions in here. I don't know. I just can't help it. I like onions in my food. Like, you can see the color of the tomato. The onions was larger than the tomato, but that's how I like it anyway. And this is pepper, onions, and tomato. Chopped tomato. Right. I'm just gonna cut the onion. I'm just hurrying up so I can go pick my kids from school. You know, time goes so quickly. Right. This is me chopped the onions and garlic. I added a bit of garlic in the blended tomato, so I'm not gonna put a lot right now because I have some there already. So I'll put some cooking oil, sunflower. Sunflower is my favorite. I don't know why. The vegetable oil is just a mixture of different oils, so I just thought I'd stick to one that I'm sure of. Hello, boy. I have my little boy here as usual. He's going to start nursery soon. I feel sorry for him because none of my children went to nursery so early. He's just a year and 3 months, and he's going to start nursery very soon because mom needs to pursue some career. Yeah, like I said before, I used to be a assistant manager in care, but I'm having a career change, so I'm going to start uni by next month. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know. God will help me. I've been there before. Last year when I enrolled in the college, my baby was just 3 months old when I started that. But what helped me was that most of the course was done remotely, so I didn't have to go to school like every day. So I was logging online, joining the class. If you can, you can go. If you can't, you stay at home and log in through your laptop or your device. Yeah, so that's how I did. But this time around, I have to do placement and the rest of them. I don't know. God will help me. I don't have any child, man. I don't have anyone helping me. It's crazy. You know, it makes me cry sometimes. Anyway, let's dive into the cooking. The oil is hot now, so I'm gonna put my onions and my I'll just reduce the oil a bit. My onion, my garlic, chopped garlic. And I'll stir. Then I just cover the pot. I don't know. I I like the smell of fried onion. So the minute the onion goes in, I just cover the pot. Then when you take the pot lid out, in the next few seconds, you can't have this beautiful aroma. I love it. This is amazing. I love it. Like my daughter would say, I love it. So you can smell this onion flavor. Then I'm going to throw in my blended tomato, onion, garlic, pepper mix. Sorry, my baby's talking in the background. You can hear that. Hello. Hello, Papa. Hello. So, I'm going to let this cook for a while. Like 5-7 minutes. Then I'll put the tomato puree. So, it's been a few minutes, so I will just add the tomato puree. So you have to add according to the quantity you like. Like the color, if you want the color so red, you can add a lot of tomato puree. You see how red it is? You can see it. It's so red, you can see it. You see how red it is? So if you want your jollof rice to be really red, you can use tomato puree. You can add the quantity that you desire. That's what makes the color red. Or you can use this long red pepper. What do they call it? In Nigeria we call it tatashe pepper. So even if you don't use this puree tomato, if you use that and blend it, the color will come out really nice. But here most time we can't access those things, so tomato puree will just be fine. Hello, Papa. How are you? Hello, Papa. Hello, Papa. So I'm just putting one. My companion is here with me. My son will be off to nursery next month. I feel sorry for him. He was born during the lockdown, so he doesn't feel very comfortable among people. But what can I do? I feel so bad. I'm going to send him to nursery at this tender age. The siblings, they didn't go to nursery until they were 2. You know? They had all the best care and support at home. So I'm going to add my curry powder. You can decide to add your curry the minute you put your onions, your curry and your thyme. You can decide to add it after, like, you know, I do, but it depends as my mind leads me. So this is thyme. So I'll let it cook for few more minutes. Then what is the stock? Then I'll put this meat stock. I made my chicken yesterday, so the stock I kept it in the fridge because I didn't want to cook the rice. Yeah, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to add the meat stock now. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Meat stock. Bye, baby. Bye bye. So I'll add a little water because the meat stock is not very much. Excuse me. Wash my hands. So I don't like to add a lot of water because I don't like my rice soggy. I like it a bit hard, not as hard, but I don't want it soggy. I can't stand it. So if you cook your jollof rice and it comes out butter, it's not jollof rice. You have failed it. So don't put a lot of water. Instead, ooh, sorry. Instead of putting a lot of water, you can flip the rice when the bottom is cooked. You flip it the other side. You take the up and put at the bottom, and with low heat it will cook without putting so much water. So that's when I used to cook for mini parties or 1 minute. 1 minute. Hello? So when I used to cook for mini parties, obviously people don't want it soft either. Nobody eats soggy jollof rice. So that's how I used to cook it. I cook it when I feel the bottom is well cooked. I flip it. Then so I don't have to put water. Flip it, cover it. You can even put foil on top of it. Then turn the burner low. And leave it will just cook within few minutes. But if you keep putting water, man, you just make more and more. Who want to eat more and more jollof rice? So you're gonna put some salt. Yeah, put some salt to taste. Let's not put so many salt. I'm going to be using the local Maggie cube. Normally I like to use chicken stock. You know, the chicken stock is kind of jollof rice stock. It's powdery in a container from the African shop, yeah. But what happened recently, I organized a little birthday party for my kids, for my daughter who turned 5 and my baby boy who turned 1. So I used up the last stock I had. So I haven't been able to go to African store where I buy things like that. So I'm just gonna use what I have. I'm just gonna use this Maggie cube. Even if you have no cube, whatever cube you have, you can use it. So just salt and this cube will do me, and the meat stock will just be fine. You got to use what you have. Yeah, so that. So I'll just stir it. I'll stir and taste to see if I needed to put more. If I need to put more salt, I'll just lower this for now. It's flying everywhere. But the best time to put more salt is when you have added the rice, so you don't make it too salty. So I'm just gonna add the rice now. Remember, I've already soaked my rice in hot water and washed it. You can as well parboil it, but I prefer to soak it in hot water for a few minutes, then wash it off. It becomes soft, so it's also good. But whichever one, but what you have to do is that you have to wash this rice either with hot water or parboil it. If not, it will be too starchy. You will not be able to enjoy it nor get the taste even. So don't just bring your raw rice and wash it and cook it. Come on, you will not be able to eat that. It will be too starchy. So I'm just gonna turn it. This is burning my hand. Let me use this. You see, I don't like to put so much spice like turmeric, cinnamon, this and that in jollof rice. I mean, let jollof rice be jollof rice. If we put all those things together, all the whole spice that we know, cinnamon and the rest of them, it just make it, the taste don't taste like jollof rice. You know, I've been to a couple of parties, the jollof rice didn't taste like it tasted more like curry. I said, wow, these Nigerian people, if you're making jollof rice, let jollof rice be jollof rice. Yeah. Then when we want to make curry, we have Asian brothers and sisters that make it perfectly. We can as well learn from them. But let's not take curry spice and put in jollof rice. It don't make sense. I don't know, me, I didn't enjoy it. So jollof rice should be jollof rice, curry should be jollof curry as well. So I have turned it. So now I'm going to test the salt again to know if I need to sprinkle salt on it. A little bit. You gotta be careful. Right. So if I turn it, I'll cover it. Then let it cook. You don't need very high flame to cook it. No, you just need medium heat to cook it. Then when there's no more liquid water in the food, you just go to the lowest heat, because if there's no water in it, and you are using the highest heat, it will just burn. You can't even taste the food. All you can be smelling is the burnt food. So you don't want that to happen. So you have to make sure you're using the right heat. Right now I'm using medium. Then when all the water is all dried, I will flip the rice around. Then so this has been cooking for a few minutes. So we're going to flip it now. It's time to flip it so that the bottom can cook. I hope you can see me from there. So this is what you do. You pick it up, you flip it. You pick it up, you flip it. So now you're taking the one from the top and face it down so you can stay at the bottom. So that's what I'm doing, instead of putting water, because if you put water you'll be surprised. So I have flipped it, so I will cover it, and it's on the lowest heat right now. I'll leave it to cook a few more minutes, then I'll flip it again, and that'll be it. Yeah, hello guys, this is my jollof rice. It's all cooked. I've dished out from that side. So this is my one. This is what I'm gonna eat now. I made coleslaw. I made it myself. I like to make my own stuff, so I know what is inside. The one you buy from the shop, I don't understand how it tastes. So this is mine. If you want me to share, demonstrate how I made my coleslaw, obviously just comment in the comment section so we can do it together. And I put basil basil leaf, yeah. So if your jollof rice didn't burn, it's not jollof rice. It will burn just a little bit, yeah. But if it burns beyond recognition, then you have failed the task. Some people jollof rice, they say it's smoky. Smoky what? You cannot test the proper jollof rice. You're testing just bottom pot that is burnt beyond recognition. Beyond testing. You can't test nothing but the boom. I don't like it. So your jollof rice has to burn a little bit, just a tiny wee bit, because obviously you turn it and all that. And I showed you how to flip it. Like if you put your rice in, once you put your meat stock in, put a little bit of water, put your rice to know the water level. So I like my jollof rice, I like the water and the rice to be on the same level, because if the water is on top of the rice you just put in, then it's going to turn out to be soggy. So if the water and the rice quantity is the same level, then it's better. But for you to get that right, yeah, some people like to boil their rice in the on the stove. I mean, when you boil it, it may be difficult to know what exactly to do with it. If you boil your rice, there is some possibility that you will cook more than you should. Then if your water is the rice and the water is on the same level, it will still make it soggy or whatever. So to avoid that, just boil hot water, bring your rice, soak your rice in hot water, put the rice inside, pour the hot water, boiled water, cover it, leave it for like 5-10 minutes, then wash it. Then if you do that, then when you're cooking it, the water and the rice is on the same level. It will come out nice. When the water is all dried up, you just flip it. Take the bottom bit of the rice and pull on top, while the one on the top can sit under. If you do that once or twice with the lowest heat ever, once your rice goes in, the heat should be medium. Once the water dries from the rice, the heat should be the lowest, because if you leave it at medium, it will burn beyond recognition. I'm telling you now. So go and try it and let me know how yours turned out to be. If you're Nigerian, you're watching this, I know you make yours in different ways. Let's just share ideas together. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and until I bring next video, stay blessed and thank you for your support. Bye.